Hello, so a very quick reflection from me, if that's possible. I am told sometimes I can go on a little bit, but just very quickly to share something that came up actually when I was in a state of lucid dreaming. I guess in the middle of the night, really, or very early this morning. It was still dark and quiet, and there's that beautiful time sometimes when you're awake and you're sort of semi-dream mode. And I think this is a time when you can really learn things. Things are coming out of the subconscious. And it followed on from a question I had put out to myself, opened up for myself, invited, not really gone into much of a meditation on, following a suggestion in a wonderful book I reviewed recently called Hermaphrodeities by Raven Kaldera. And this actually was on the subject of trying to understand what our own astral body looks like. And or getting in touch, I should say, with the astral body. I'm going to put together a post on the subject of the astral body and how that may relate to those of us who are trans. This was very much the theme that was being discussed in the book, or one of the many themes, which I found quite intriguing. But I'll deal with that separately. But it's basically this idea that in addition to our physical, biological self, our material self, if you like, there is an ethereal essence that pretty well more or less is in the same space as the physical body. It can take on different forms. It can be larger than the physical body. But what does it look like? And I opened this. I mean, the invitation, along with various exercises in the book, was to really meditate on this. And what came to me was surprising in this dream this morning. What I envisage myself as was actually not my usual presentation as Anya or Chloe, in other words, a female version of myself, but actually someone that was more fully breasted, was quite muscular. In the dream, I appeared as a police officer wearing a sort of body shield, a body protector, so very uniform clothing, no makeup or anything like that, or I guess there was a helmet hiding hair, but nonetheless, clearly in a female body and feeling incredibly comfortable. This was the thing about finding your astral body, incredibly comfortable in this mode. Not someone, as I say, that I would create in my imagination, but interesting actually to delve into. This was the first touch with this. I will be doing a bit more meditating on it, so maybe something else will be revealed, but quite surprising. And again, really bringing home, I think, to me, the point that this association with a desired body really has very little to do with all of the trappings and I don't know, glamour and all that aspect of dress and so on, or indeed perceived social benefit. It is something that just feels very natural and right. And I guess in my imagination, this particular character that I represented, that I felt comfortable in their body, would not be someone I would describe as being particularly attractive, even at least to my eyes. So really, really quite interesting, I think. A very useful exercise. I will talk about this and the idea of the astral body in due course, in more detail in due course.